I can't afford to be picky right now. I'll just take something for income and figure out the right role later. Here's the thing, when fear is driving your job search, employers can feel it, even if you never say it out loud. Urgency can make you apply to everything, say yes to conversations that don't really make sense for what you're looking for, and you might walk into interviews from a place of panic instead of clarity and confidence. But this kind of approach doesn't usually make things go faster in your job search. It often slows you down because your energy is going everywhere instead of being very focused on what it is that you want. Now, that doesn't mean ignoring the financial reality here. It means being strategic about how you handle it. Maybe that's getting contract work or consulting or an interim role, something that gives you income while you stay active in the job search for the type of position that you're really looking for. And you do that instead of jumping into something out of fear. I learned this myself after a layoff. About 6 months into my search, a recruiter reached out to me for a role that was going to pay half of what I was making before. And when I told him I wasn't interested, he said something that had me pretty much furious. He said, "Maybe you will when there's no more food in your fridge or freezer." What a thing to say. But I knew that at that time, taking on a role that was going to pay me half of what I was worth was just not going to work well for me for my long-term career. It was going to make me feel underpaid and overworked. So I stayed focused and strategic in my job search. A few months later, I got 3 job offers all at the same time, and they were for jobs that would pay me what I was worth. Financial pressure is real, but there's a difference between being financially realistic and letting fear drive your entire job search. You're allowed to feel urgency and stay strategic. If this resonates, DM me strategy, and let's look at how to make your next move without shortchanging your long-term career.